You guys are noticing it too, right? How easy it is to find anti-Semitism, if not white supremacy, on social media. I'm talking about like people explicitly saying non-whites need to be removed from this country via deportations, and if that doesn't work, violence. And I'm talking about everything is the Jews' fault. The left and right, the rich and the poor need to band against the Jews. I'm seeing those kinds of comments. Nazis, literal Nazis, have become emboldened and don't feel the need to hide it anymore. We decided Nazis were bad a long time ago. And I am very worried that it's now or never to call these people out. And so, like, if you're liberal or leftist, keep being outspoken, denouncing these kinds of things. Maybe even speak out louder if you can. But more importantly, if you're conservative, or even if you consider yourself a moderate and you get offended when people call you a fascist, now might be one of your last chances to denounce fascism. With every passing day, that window closes for you to take that chance to potentially stop Holocaust 2.0. Okay? I don't want to sound alarmist. I'm not trying to say this for likes or clicks or views. I'm trying to say this because I'm trying to prevent atrocities. And that's the path that we're on. We can at least slow the onslaught of this, if not stop it entirely, if we band together and say, hey, we're all against fascism, and say, I'm not a fascist, I'm a conservative. I believe in freedom of speech, freedom of expression, protections from unlawful searches and seizures. Things that every day Donald Trump is working to take away from you. I don't want this to be patronizing. I don't want it to be condescending. I am always going to be welcoming of people who can acknowledge their mistakes and accept the consequences of their actions. But what I'm telling you is the sooner you acknowledge this mistake, the less consequences there could be, where consequences are people's lives. You've been taken advantage of. And I know that's hard to hear because it's like, no, I don't get taken advantage of. I'm smarter than that. I'm better than that. I'm telling you this because I have had it happen to me too. And I've come out the other side. Fascists can use you by manipulating your fear of changing the status quo, of people that aren't like you, of the left. There's a very careful, meticulous information campaign that's been waged on conservatives' minds to be apologists for fascism. And we're running out of time for you to denounce that before we get to the part where we have state-sponsored exterminations of people because of their sexual orientation or race or religion or whatever. Will you be on the side that disrupts the Nazis before they get to that point? Or will you play along with their games until it's too late? If you could go back in time and stop the Holocaust, would you? Okay, now's your chance.